Hi Earth Signs, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. It's going to be for Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Not in any specific order, but you know, for the Earth Signs, of course. And I have oracle cards here for you guys, right, to kind of assist in the storyline here. We always have a story. Yeah, otherwise it's not as fun. That's how I see it, right? Just like outside, it's more fun to run and kick the ball than just to run. That's kind of how I see it. And to start the reading, you guys, we had the Eight of Feathers. This is about, it's about courage and solutions, like coming up with solutions or the courage to do it, right? And they're showing the mouse here, and, you know, he's real cute, and, you know, he's actually a rat, so I don't know if he's that cute, but he's still God's creature, so, you know, he's still beautiful. He is. And we have a vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. Somebody's like kind of crashing their, or getting rid of their ego, kind of like the vanishing mirror. Like, yeah. And we also have the spirit of the river. This is movement toward adventure. Yes, you guys are moving toward adventure. And let's see what else we can kind of look at for this vanishing mirror card, because I feel like it is more than what it says. That is if we see this little book here. Yeah, these books are like... Okay, let's see what we got. Let's look at the vanishing mirror, right? Sounds like a toilet bowl cleaner from years ago. It was called Vanish or something, Vanquish, something. See what we have on these commercials, right? Let's see what we have. Ego sublimation, letting go of self-centeredness. Yeah, somebody's like letting go of their ego, becoming a vessel of possibility. Yeah, there could have been big ego problems here, Earth Signs. Yeah, somebody might have had a big ego here, and it could have been like holding you up, possibly. You know, holding this up, because I feel like what you want here is you want to celebrate with somebody. We have the Dancer. The Sluggard is here, though, and the Sluggard is somebody who's been kind of just on the couch, right? They just take too long to make decisions, you know. But they could have taken that, maybe they took so long to make decisions, possibly, or decision. I feel like it's just to come forward and be with an Earth sign, right? But they could have took so long because they had an ego problem. Yeah, sorry, you guys. They had an ego problem. Yeah, where they, you know, I'm all that, and, you know, it's interesting when somebody thinks they're all that. It's the interesting thing about it is that even if they look in the mirror and it looks really beautiful, they still are insecure, because there's no, ego is just, you know, it's kind of usually an insecurity thing where you have to like, that's how I see it, right? We also have the Leap of Faith card and the Renewal of Peace. So this is really beautiful, and the baby fairy is, you know, in, what do you call that? In the stomach position, fetal position, yeah. And the frog is, you know, there looking, and then the bird, and also all these little animals are watching the baby, really, the baby fairy sleep in peace. And they are all like, it's really beautiful because they are all like going, wow, that's so good for the baby. The baby is sleeping in peace. I feel like that's beautiful. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn. Here you are reaching for your money. But we have the Seven of Swords. It talks about deception. Maybe somebody was lying to themselves, though. You see? Yeah, with this vanishing mirror. Yeah, people lie to themselves all the time. Yeah, about themselves, about what's going on, and things like that, right? So let's see what we have. Let's see what we have for the Earth signs. We have the Seven of Pentacles. What's on your guys' mind could be Virgo, but what's on your mind is finding the truth, maybe, because that's what the Hermit does. Maybe you guys are kind of in solitude, though. That could be, you know, your state, possibly. Maybe you guys are in a bit of solitude. It's next to the Two of Swords. I feel like there's something you kind of want to know. Let's see what else we have. We have the King of Swords. And this reading is going to be for air signs. It is. We're doing a revised Celtic cross here. Let's move these cards together. The Moon is here, and the King of Swords is here. And I said earlier, or what I feel like is somebody's making a decision here. I think I said that. but they were sluggish in the past. And this decision, I believe, which leads to a leap of faith, which leads to renewal of peace. I feel like that's it. And there is also an adventure here. So this sounds really good if it's an adventure and it leads you to peace, you think? For me, it sounds great, right? So we have the King of Cups here. And this is you guys, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This is for the earth signs. I beg your pardon. This reading is for the earth signs. But you guys could be dealing with a water sign. You guys could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Maybe this Hermit. I hope I didn't say earth signs earlier, because this reading, I mean air signs. This reading is for the earth signs, all right? Yeah. So let's see. And I feel like you earth signs here are like wondering what's going to happen. With some type of victory. You guys have made a decision. Yeah, I feel like you made a decision here to take a leap of faith and shred the ego. That's what this reading's about. Yeah. And if you guys aren't doing that, somebody else is doing that, and that's still going to lead to peace, renewal of peace. Yeah, maybe you guys are going to smoke the peace pipe. Let's see what we got here. We have the Two of Pentacles. Let's see what else we have here. But you guys want some type of a victory with somebody. If this isn't you making the decision, you guys want somebody to have courage in order to bring a solution here. The solution will lead to, I feel like somebody is dissing their ego. And once the ego is kind of shattered and left behind, right, that now there are possibilities here. A big, real possibilities to move this forward. Maybe you guys were deceptive in the past, or somebody was with you, because I feel like there is that energy here. In the past, you guys didn't know what to do about this situation. What's clear here is that an ego has kept two people apart. Yeah. And fear, I feel like. So we have the Two of Swords in the past with the Queen of Swords. Wow, you guys are like, see, you can figure anything out. Like, you were discerning, you guys were discerning in the past, coming up with like zero. Like, I'm at a stalemate. You guys had no clue here. And it could have been about somebody. It could have been about a decision, wondering if somebody was like kind of making one. Or let's see what else we have. The Ten of Cups reversed. This is in the past. I feel like some of you guys, maybe we're in a union and kind of possibly thinking about another union, or the person you were with was in some type of another relationship. Because it does look like there's competition. We have the Five of Wands in the reading. We have the King of Wands reversed. This is for earth signs. So, this is a fire sign. Right? Aries, Leo, or Sag. And then in the outcome is a water sign, earth sign. I mean, there could have been some type of third party with these people. It could have been with an air sign too. The King of Swords is here. But what is very clear for these earth signs is that in the past you didn't know what to do about something. You had the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Swords. OMG. But we have this card of courage and solutions. So with courage comes solutions, right? But sometimes courage comes from solutions can come from courage, and courage can come from solutions. I mean, it can be either order is my whole point. Let's see what we have, you guys. The Hermit is showing up here with the Queen of Cups. So this is what's on your mind. So you guys, maybe this is Virgo thinking about a water sign and the star card. Maybe you guys want to have a new beginning with a water sign. Maybe it's with the fire sign right next door. But it looks like for the earth signs, what's on your mind here is a fire sign. It could be a fire sign, an air sign, or a water sign. Let's see, but it's about a new beginning. That's what's on your mind. The Seven of Swords. I feel like this is more of an escape here. Maybe that's what this is, but this man is like Seven of Swords as well, different deck. This is usually about deception. I feel like there was deception in the past with this ego sublimation. Somebody was like hiding in their ego. Or it's easy to be deceptive, right? You could be in with ego, with a big ego, right? You know, super prideful. Sometimes we lie to ourselves that it's not my fault, it's their fault. I didn't do anything, you know, or I'm just so great. This can be an ego trip, right? Somebody here sees the truth, though. Somebody here sees clearly. I don't know if this is you or this other person. But I know in the past, the earth signs were quite confused. It could have been about escaping to be in another union. It could have been. Or the person you guys are dealing with is, you know, in that energy. We have the King of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. This is in the near future. Somebody's making a decision to leave right here, to have a passionate new opportunity. Right? And this can be also a breakup. Ace of Wands reverse can talk about a breakup, but this Six of Swords is there. That is getting to a calmer place, but I feel like in this reading it is a physical leaving, a physical. Yeah, physical, like this always chick says on, you know, so to buy physical gold. She says it almost like with a little lisp. She's a very intelligent lady. And she's a nice lady too. Yeah, it's just funny the way she says the physical. It sounds, she's saying it right, but it sounds a little bit like she's kind of lisping it. That's okay. Somebody told me the same thing. So let's see what we have. And, excuse me, you guys. And your concern for the earth signs. The Moon card, the World card, and the Queen of Wands. You guys want a new beginning. And you guys want to close out another chapter. This could be talking about a fire sign and a Piscean or a Cancerian here. But the concern here is to close the cycle. And I feel like it's to have this Ace of Wands with somebody. You guys want a chapter closed. Whether or not you're closing a chapter or the person you want to be with is closing a chapter. What's clear here that there was ego issues. There were issues about not enough courage. Yeah, but there's courage now. There is. Leap of faith. Courage and solutions, Eight of Feathers. Yeah. In the past, this was really slow. Sluggish energy because somebody didn't have the courage and somebody was all in their ego. You can't have anything with ego. Trust me, that's why things, yeah. You can't. You can, it's like, if your union is based on ego, or that is kind of your, and ego is a big subject, right? But if something is based on ego rather than love, which really in Spanish means being selfish, right? And that's really what it is, because people just kind of, they think they're so great, or, you know, it's all about you and all this other stuff. But I just feel like this is somebody's letting go of their ego, and this is really good. And they're getting it, they're coming into their courage about what's really good, I feel like. We have the Four of Cups in the environment for you guys with the Strength card. So here we have, again, more courage, right? We have this courage and solution, leap of faith. For me, a leap of faith always speaks to courage, right? How can you have a leap of faith? Because when you have a leap of faith, you're believing, right? You're believing it's going to work out. So, you know, this creates the courage. It sure helps. But you still need a little bit of courage to jump off that cliff. In the environment is the Four of Cups and the Strength card. So it's possible here that you guys are making a decision. Somebody, I feel like, has the courage now and the solution to move forward, to take a leap of faith, to renew the peace. But somebody's being left behind, I'm pretty sure. And in the environment, it looks like the Four of Cups, unhappiness, kind of feeling of rejected, right? And feeling of rejection and courage. There could be a Leo here, right? We have a lot of people in this reading. There could be Leo, you know, maybe, you know, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Everybody's here, right? All the potentials. And then you guys are, you know, King of Pentacles. And what you guys want is the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Cups. You see, you guys want a brand new beginning in love right here. The Ace of Wands is over here. And your outcome is going to be the King of Cups, the Empress, the Eight of Wands. So, you know, I'm not sure if this King of Cups is a water sign, but you have a new, you're going to have this new beginning. Your outcome is change and growth. The Eight of Wands could be fast change, but this is very favorable growth. Maybe you're going to communicate with somebody here. Sometimes it's communication, it is inspiration, but it is basically the bigger gist here is that this is growth and change, and you guys are going to have that with this Empress, whoever they are. All right, so I'm glad somebody kind of like dissed their ego, right? I know somebody who has a huge ego. It's not me, you guys, no. But I know somebody, I feel like that person's kind of leaving their ego behind. I feel like they are. Yeah, it's really interesting, right? Thank you so much. We all need a little bit though, right? Yeah, because, I mean, who's going to take care of number one if you don't, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, guys.